the interior plumbing and appliance video. Yay! Interior plumbing and appliances. So we come in here, and this shower, okay, actually it's in pretty good shape. This isn't the one I was thinking of. How about that? Now the commodes, everything that goes down, it's supposed to go down. Okay, how about that? Hi, Timmy. Okay, see this goal. Timmy's gone. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right, GFCI protected, even though it doesn't say GFCI protected on it. In fact, I need to learn how to reset this thing. I still haven't found out how to reset it now that I got it loose. But that's the guest bathroom right there. We're going to roll on out. We're going to roll into the primary bathroom suite. And we come in here, and there's a couple things to make note. Is this jet tub, okay, it needs to be cleaned before you use it. Okay, the jet tub, the handle's broken. We do not have access to the pump. Okay, then it's protected by GFCI protection over here. And this is kind of deceitful because you think, wow, I got GFCI over here. I could put a bidet in here and, you know, have it working. And it's already wired for me. It's already, you know, and that's true. It is already wired for you. Except that this is a dedicated circuit to that bathtub. And this receptacle is supposed to be faceless. It's not supposed to be open so you can plug a toaster in there or a bidet in there or anything in there. It's not supposed to be open like that. We're coming over here on our shower. This door does not have a gasket on it, and it rubs. Sure does. Is that some rubbing it's doing? Sure is. It's rubbing away. Now, on a lot of these sinks, we do not have perlators. All right, and perlators are not required. You know, I'm just telling you in case you're going to wash your Barbie after hanging out at the pool or something, and then the phone rings. You go talk, to your friends. Okay, then the water can come out and spill. But there's no code against that. This is the way it was manufactured. I'm just letting you know that you do not have an overflow drain. You do not have a perlator. That's the word of the week. Word of the day, anyway. Probably to get a different word tomorrow. Up underneath here, please adjust for me. Okay, that is the bonding, the electrical bonding for the house. Okay, that's the bonding. That's not for the gas. It's on the plumbing. That's for the electrical system. Okay. There you are. I knew I would find you, rascal. This is for all the ones in all the bathrooms. Yay, team. Okay. Rolling out. Appliances. Well, a thermostat can be an appliance too. So here's our thermostat. There's a downstairs thermostat, and it's a Nest, and it will return to its original settings. So I'll get it close before I leave. Okay, appliances. Fireplace. We do not have a key. We do not have a grate. We got holes drilled into the pipe instead of slots. We do not have fire clocking. And that's in another video. I got a whole fireplace video. Rolling in here into our laundry. We've got laundry equipment in place. So I can't really see what's going on back there, except that I do see that we're missing a receptacle outlet cover plate. Looks like we got gas. Huh. Oh man. I thought this was all done. I thought it was a done deal, man. Okay. We got gas laundry, the electrical's not hooked up, and we're missing a receptacle cover plate back there. We sure are. We're missing that stuff. Do not have GFCI at that receptacle there either. Alright, but appliances, bud. Interior plumbing and appliances. Ovens work, refrigerator works, ice maker doesn't work. Okay, there's an ice maker in there somewhere. There's an ice maker up in here, and it's not making any ice. We've got a loose handle too. The refrigerator's beyond the scope of this inspection. There's your ice maker back up in there. Refrigerators are beyond the scope, but if it stays, I'm just kind of letting you know. Burners are a little bit on the slow side. This vent hood, okay, that's this. There you go. Go for me. Oh, we can turn the light on too. Yay, lights. Okay, it's blowing air out here, and it's also exhausting air out here. And our fire blocking plate is loose. Okay, but it's exhausting air out that way, and it's also recirculating. It should do one or the other. This was a universal installation. Okay, it was a universal installation, and so it's supposed to go away. There you go. So we can lose fire blocking plate, universal, so they didn't take the little diffuser out of there high enough. Everything cooks, it's supposed to cook. Food waste disposal is 3rd horsepower. Coming on over here. Yay team. Now the manufacturer's installation instructions say that you should not have a rocker switch for your food waste disposal. And I might have another one of you in my pocket. These are back where they belong. Crazy. Okay, this is built by TREC Homes. In 2019, BMN service was here. I was just here. There you go. That's where you know you got the quality stuff. And I saw a Terminex sticker on the electric meter. Alright, this is our food waste disposal. It's, like I said, it's 1/3 horsepower. Coming over here, our loop is too low. Okay, to our dishwasher. Dishwasher's not GFCI protected. Okay, you see that drain? So when you get the barometric pressure from the outer space pushing down, okay, on your dirty dishes, and then the pressure from the barometric pressure space goes down in there, and then it comes around, and because that loop is not low, not high enough, then it'll just make that loop and go down into your clean dishes. Loop! And your clean dishes, just like that. There's our stoppers. Okay. Dishwasher is not GFCI protected. Microwave is just sitting on the shelf. Okay, that's not. I don't inspect those. That's a. It's kind of like the refrigerator. It might stay. It might stay. In fact, I even took a picture of the data plate in case you'd like to negotiate for it. You might as well know what you got. I took a picture of the other data plates too. The clothes washer and clothes dryer. Now this is another nest, right? So it should go back to its own setting. I want it to run nice and hard today. If it's going to pop a breaker, I want it to happen today. Oh, the house faces east, but this thermostat is in a bedroom. Thermostats are dumb animals. This is a smart thermostat, but it's still a dumb animal unless it has some other input. Sometimes you have like little satellite sensors around, but if you don't have a satellite sensor around, all it knows is what the temperature is in this room that doesn't have a door handle. All it knows is that. So you could be in here perfectly comfortable, and people will be, knocking on your door, asking you to turn the thermostat. And coming on in, hot's on the left, cold's on the right, GFCI, I reset you. Glow for me. Yeah, you did. Okay, a lot of the bathroom vent fans are on timers, and we're missing a couple timer control knobs, that kind of stuff. The plumbing underneath here, boring. Now, unlike the other bathtub, the guest commode, okay, where Timmy went. Okay, it's a little better this time. And sometimes when a house is vacant, the plumbing kind of dries up, and it takes a little getting used to itself. So maybe that's fine.